Ooh, finally a crit is coming. I will save that for Zin.
Scary.
Yeah, very scary. Says the one with a rocket launcher. Okay, no, it did work. Draguna Edge probably... Oh, wait, it didn't? Hello? It, like, for a second, it said, like, no art, but then it's like, oh, I'm still using the art, so I guess you just can't impede this thing. This is scary. Zin should live, which is all that matters, because Zin has his S-Craft. Alright, did a lot. Would have killed me if I was, like, at half HP. Zin attacked, so then by that point, you have full... What's it called? This is fine. Steal this crit. Yeah, Tita is gonna die, I figured. That's fine. At least she got her cannon impulse off. You take this crit. 200 CP plus a crit. Good 2600. This is gonna heal myself. That's fine. Estelle should have Thelis. So I will go ahead and do that. Came immediately after. Perfect. You even got some CP, so we're going to be able to use another barrage soon enough. Just don't hit Tita. Okay, that just pushes back. It doesn't even do damage. Do morale, because he's still got a good bit of HP. He's getting low. He's almost in 4 digits. Once we get to 4 digits, he's low, but still keep the morale going. It does suck that Zin is getting a crit, but he's all the way on this side, so now, like, he can't make use of the crit, because there's no way Zin will reach the dragon. That's what I hate about this scenario. What are you doing now? Fire breath? Okay. Yeah, this crit is, like, wasted. You use Draguna Edge just for damage. Alright, nice 1100. And for Estelle, probably just get Latir, or maybe just regular Tira. Because it's really only yourself that needs healing. Oh, you going on the other side now? Okay. It still does damage. Estelle lived! Just barely she lived. Alright, this is going incredibly well. All things considered. Tita's pretty low. I mean, not pretty low, but for Tita, that's pretty low because she dies really easily. Estelle almost has an S-Craft opportunity, which is nice. We still have the strength up, so let's just keep on attacking. Do I try to heal Tita? I think I'd still try to heal Tita. I'm gonna try to heal Tita because the chance of you hitting Tita is low. And she might honestly live. We'll see. Depending on what move you go for. Okay, you're doing the wind thing again. So much for us being close to the dragon. I guess we're just gonna resort to arts. There's Fire Breath. You definitely spam Dark Matter. You use Draguna Edge. Zin does not have a move that can be used on the other side of the screen, which blows. Zin with the Earth Guard would have been the better call, I think. Just make sure Estelle doesn't die, because Estelle dying would suck. Because I need her S-Craft. Alright, almost have that barrage. Preparing arts, but you cannot cancel this. Tita needs to be healed. Ooh, Zin's HP is questionable. I mean, he's Zin, so he's probably still gonna live, and he did. Yeah. Wish I had Latira. Luckily, you have Vital Cannon. Do this now. I see a crit coming, but he's getting so low. I don't need to go for big damage. I just need to hit consistently. And then we win. And as long as he doesn't slap me in the face and be like, haha, I have a healing art. I doubt that, but imagine how mad that would make me. There's one thing I hate, it's not a boss necessarily healing, it's a boss being like, hey, I'm really low on HP, I'm gonna do this huge slap in the face and just heal myself. I hate it. Oh, nice crit for Agate. That was enough to kill, I think. No, he lives. He lives on like really, really low, like 1 or something. Tita might die here. Yeah. How much do you have? 150. You're dead in 1 attack. Estelle might be enough to kill you. 150 is easy to do. Estelle can do it. Yeah, okay. Just barely, though. It was only 100 more. Hey, 1,700. Final Break 2. Let's go. Vital Cannon 2. Under God Kick. That sounds awesome. It's also a regular craft. I thought that'd be an S craft. Oh, come on. I thought we beat it. No man can best it. It's just as the legend says. Tita, you got a flash canister left? Yeah. Load it. Get ready to give us an opening. Estelle, Zin, keep that thing corner for just 1 second. Huh? Agate's about to do something very awesome, I guess. So that's what you mean. Tita, fire it up. Not at the dragon. We'll keep it still. Okay. Now! Yeah, get him, Zin. Aww. Slice it in two. It's just like what Justin did at the end of Grandia to the Gaia core. Very, very vague spoiler that doesn't mean anything out of context. We did it! The gospel shattered. Agate. Agate, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Looks like it worked. Yeah, holy Stragas, that was cool. Very impressive. Well, we managed to defeat the dragon somehow, so I guess that means things are impressive. Is this Luve? Huh? That voice? Where the hell is it coming from? Adios. Oh no, is it the dragon? Is the dragon talking? Impressive children of man, your kind call me Ragnar, scion of the great worms who long have dwelt in this land. No one told me this was a lunar great dragon. No way, it's talking. My words carry not through tongue or sound, but as an impulse through the void connecting my mind to thine, whatever that means. Though should it please thee, thou mayest utter aloud what flickers in the dawning of thy thoughts. Right. Wow. Okay, if we can talk, then I just want to be sure. You don't want to, like, eat us or anything anymore, right? I do not. My wrath, which thou didst witness, was invoked by that infernal device. It is well that I am now free from its foul tether. Thou hast my gratitude. You're welcome. We don't need your thanks. We didn't come here to set you free. We came here to stop you from destroying everything. My concern is full warranted. Through me, a city and a village came to ruin. The will was not my own, but still, the burden of these actions is mine to bear. I cast myself upon thy mercies as to make amends. Ask of what boon thou wilt. I hate this kind of Shakespearean talk. Well, this is really all Ouroboros' fault. And some people were hurt, but nobody died, so... As long as you express your sincerity, I'm sure they'll forgive you. I think. Sincerity. I'm certain whether this shall make sufficient amends, given the sorrow I have brought. Children of man, wouldst thou approach me? Okay, sure. What now? This is a lunar dragon, basically. And I love it. Holy. Wow. This is a Septium dragon. Or, Septium dragon. I just said the word dragon, which is why I said that. This is a Septium crystal. It's huge. This golden light. A Goldia crystal containing the power of space. Scars such as I have left in this land must be atoned for in kind. Wouldst thou convey my regrets and recompense to whose life I have cast into disarray? Sure, I guess. Not good enough. You can't be serious. Come on, Agate. Such chastism is perhaps warranted. True absolution dwells not in the realm that coin, gem, or gift can secure. No, that's not what I meant. Given the size, this one's worth an easy 10 million mira. Give us one more crystal about a 10,000 size or so. Are you kidding me? With the exception of policing criminal activity, hiring bracers costs money. Transportation of goods inside a province usually comes out to about 1,000 mira. Since this wasn't ever a criminal case, so long as you pay that, we'll take the job. I get it. Wasn't ever I never thought you could manage to be that roundabout. Be it as thou wilt. I shall purchase of thee thy services. Alright, contract accepted, Mr. Ragnar. We'll deliver these to the mayors of Bos and Ravenou. The matter rests in thy hands, then. Truly, 'twas a fine attack. But a lack of focus afflicted thee in thy battle against the swordsman. Perhaps thou hast sloughed off aimless fury to gird thyself in stronger resolve. What? You remember what happened at the mine? Though this body acted of its own accord, still did my consciousness remain clear. Small daughter of man, thy bravery and courage were worthy of the songs of minstrels and the praise of poets. In thou I see the strength and virtue of humanity held fast despite the passing of the ages. You're more of a teaser than I would have guessed, Ragnar. And as for thee, yes, it is well I know thy scent. Thou art the offspring of the divine blade, huh? Now this is a surprise. You know Cassius, ancient one? 20 years past, I took to my slumber, a son of man stood before me. Challenge me he did in his folly, claiming he strove to master the way of the blade. Doth he remain hale? Yeah, he's doing fine. Never casually mentioned knowing a dragon, though. Good frickin', the old man's a damn lunatic. Oh, that reminds me. Ragnar, may I ask you a question? Speak, child. The gospel was attached to you by that Luve guy, wasn't it? He said something about an experiment. Do you know what they were trying to do? First, I must dispel the confusion that clouds thy understanding. 'Twas not the silver swordsman who placed the black device upon my brow. Rather, 'twas a man in white possessed of an unsettling power, the professor, his appellation. What? You're kidding. At the professor's side did the swordsman arrive. In the throes of my ire, the swordsman plead out. Had he not lifted his hand, surely both the city and village would have been seared to ash, not a stone left upon another. No way. What the hell's his deal? He had but a single aim, to test his machine and see whether it could subvert a will such as mine, and doing so proclaim it worthy as the gospel of the Ariel. What? The Ariel? Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Do you know what the Shining Ring is? No word is to be found, and yet it is everywhere. Possessed of infinite power and the sum of all wisdom, yet the harbinger of bottomless despair. And when thou standest in its presence, man must offer up an answer. I'm afraid we don't understand, Ancient One. I regret I may impart nothing further regarding the matter unto thee. The ancient oaths prevent me from interfering beyond this extent. No aid can I render unto thee, nor can I guard from the fangs of its society. Dude, this dialogue kills me. What? Hey! Farewell, children of man. In time you shall have an answer to offer up on that day. Our paths shall cross again. I pray for the hastening of that day, that hour. Apparently the Tactics game is going to have Day 1 story DLC, and Reload has C's VAs revealed? Really? Interesting. Already the voice actors are revealed? That game's supposed to come out in early 2024. That's crazy. As for the Tactics game, I'm probably still going to buy it. Because I like Persona 5. I'll probably play it. I just wouldn't expect to play it when it comes out. I've come to the conclusion that the next Persona thing I want to do is replay Persona 5 Royal. It's getting pretty late. I hope everyone's okay. You don't suppose the tables got turned on them. Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows Cassius, even dragons, even like mythological creatures, god dragons, etc. If that were to happen, Sieg would have returned to tell us they're in danger. For now, all we can do is trust in them and wait. I hope so. 1 hour until nightfall. One step passes, we begin our assault. Captain, ready to mend? Sir, that shall not be necessary. What the hell was that? That wasn't just me. Where did that sound come from? Huh? It looks like something real big is coming up from below. What? I do wonder if characters are going to be reprising their roles for Persona 3, like, is Yuri Lowenthal still going to do the protagonist, and is Michelle Ruff still going to do Yukari? I'm curious. Yeah, I would definitely like it if you put that VA list. I'll take a look at that when you post it, probably by the time I'm done streaming. Brave bannerman of Osleys, hearken to my words. I am Ragnar, dragon who has slumbered into these lands since time immemorial. My will was wrested from me, turned toward the machinations of the vile ones, but as surely as I speak to thee now, thy bracers have freed me. The full tale is theirs to tell. Till next we meet, I bid you fair skies. Ah, Skies, name of the game, Trails in the Sky. This is Trails in the Sky after all. Yeah, I'm curious, will we be getting Yuri Lowenthal, Tara Platt, and Michelle Ruff? Those are like the 3 big voice actors I know that do the protagonist, Mitsuru, and Yukari, respectively. Whoa, it's already out of sight? We're gonna give chase? We can't possibly chase him at that altitude. Even if the Arcyle survived, we would suffocate. Adios, those bracers are gonna have some explaining to do. I ain't explaining to anyone. And thus, the incident of the dragon had shaken the Boast region came to a close. The Star and their group spent a long time explaining everything that happened to General Morgan. When they were finally let go, they delivered the Goldia crystals entrusted to them by Ragnar to Mayor Maybell and Elder Ryson. And so, 1 week later... Oh, Tina and Agate are both gonna visit the grave. That's cute. You. You two. Never thought we'd meet here of all places. What brings you out here today? A little whimsy, I suppose. You're here to make an official offering to your sister, correct? Allow me to pardon myself. Hey, I didn't say you were in the way or anything. And those flowers? They yours? Yes, although... if I'd known the flowers would have company, I would have picked a different color. I figured there was someone other than me setting some flowers down here every year. Didn't think it was you, though. Was it? An old man like me can hardly remember the things he's done over the years. Huh, says the army general. Haha. Agate, could I place my flowers too? Oh. Yeah, go on. That's really cute. Had to honor the silence a little bit about Mischa. Sorry about all this, Tita. Thanks for coming out here with me. No, I wanted to give my respects to Mischa too. So thank you, Agate. Whoa there. That's enough of that. I should be thanking you. And hey, I promised I'd let you meet her once work calmed down. I guess you did. The dragon apparently said as much already, but you've certainly changed, Mr. Crossner. You feel much calmer now. Ah, cut that out. I still got a ways to go. But now I'm ready to actually do something about it. Everything really does start here. Downsides of the army which you spoke of. Having thought them over again, I believe your argument had some merit. Nah, that was just, you know, blowing off some steam at people who didn't deserve it. It's not like I think the army did anything wrong. No, listen closely now. If there's anything I've learned from this, it's what we need both bracers in the army to properly function as a society. The organization and hierarchy of the army is certainly useful, but there are times when the bracers' swift actions lead to better results. Without both, we could never have stopped the crisis. True enough. It's thanks to your plan that we found the dragon at all. Alan Richard had the right of it, in a way. The flow of information since orbits were developed has increased rapidly to a point where no single group can capably manage it. The only way for us to process all of it is to expand our numbers and allocate the work to progressively fragmented subdivisions. The army sure got that down. You've got the border garrison airship crews, the Royal Guard, even the intelligence division. Indeed. It was a necessary evolution to keep pace with the times. Even if a multitude of issues have fallen through the cracks in the process, for us there is no turning back. That being said, you Bracers are free to do as you will. We as the army are limited, but you can by all accounts should protect the people to the utmost of your abilities. Come again? That may cause our two functions to clash every so often, but we'll just so as often come in support for one another. Whatever the situation may call for, we've found a way to compensate for our flaws, and keep from straying down the wrong path. Personally, I wouldn't have it any other way. Kinda got a point there. Alright, if it makes you happy, we'll keep butting in on your business at every possible turn, General. Hope you're ready. I could say the same to you. Keep in mind not to do anything too reckless. Hey, pardon that wasn't hey, that was heh. Pardon me for disturbing such a peaceful moment. You! Oh no, you are. I believe this is the first time we met, General Morgan. I am the enforcer of Ouroboros. You may call me Leonhardt. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What did you... What the hell are you doing here? This is a place where the dead rest. There's only one proper thing to do. Would you intend to reenact our last meeting here in a place like this? Agate. I know. Leonhardt, Louvet the Blade Lord, yes? I too do not wish to disturb the dead, but I have a question I would ask of you. By all means. Earlier, it seems as though you kept the dragon from causing greater damage than it otherwise would have. And here you are now offering prayers for the departed. So why? Why would a man such as you bring chaos to our land? What sort of demons in your soul drive you to such acts? And why are you, offering prayers to Mischa as well? The only reason I reigned in the dragon's rampage was to conduct a proper experiment. I had no go beyond that. Surely. General, I simply act as the hand of the society as it orders. I'm bound to the will of the society and no other. Okay, so you're, following blindly, I guess. Do not think to compare yourself to me, you who are bound by force to silence over Hamel. Hamel? What's that place got to do with anything? Oh yeah, that place was mentioned a few times. In any case, Agate Crossner, your resolve has clearly hardened, but that means nothing if you don't have the strength to support it. This portrait of Louvet is pretty sick. Should you fail to measure up the next time we meet, more than your sword will end up broken. Oh, don't worry about me. And the same goes for you too, pal. Don't think you can just strut around all confident forever. I'll catch up to you real quick. Be ready. I look forward to it. Mr. Leonhardt's eyes looked so lonely. He tries to be cold, but he was so sad when he was praying. Hey, General. Hamel was a village just across the border in Arabonia, right? You know the name, do you? Us Ravenous folks occasionally had contact with them before the war. Not anymore, though. Not sure why. I think, Joshua brought up Hamel, or someone with Joshua brought up Hamel, or something. Why would he bring that name up? It was definitely brought up, at least 2 times, which it'll probably be relevant later. I'm afraid I am not free to speak on the subject. It connects to matters of international security. To what? I can, however, say this. If my suspicions about that man are true, then that man, Louvet, has stared into the pits of Gehenna with his own 2 eyes. Oh, chapter end? Chapter 5 ends. Now I see why it was called That Which One Must Protect. We have a little bit of time before I have to end and get ready for my dinner, so we will do a bit of chapter 6 here.